Hey CFS Warriors, coming to you from the Sea of Cortez. It's a beautiful evening. Just want to give you a little peek of what's going on here. I always like to do this because for so many years I was bedbound and housebound. And I really enjoyed seeing other people's videos, and it just encouraged me that maybe someday there would be life again for me. So I just want to encourage you that there will be life for you again. And I just want to talk to you today, to parents, about a particular book that I found that was really useful for me in my recovery. And it's actually called How to Help Children Through a Parent's Serious Illness. And it's by Kathleen McHugh. And so basically she just, the thing is, as a mom, we're used to being so involved in our kids' lives. I know for me, before I got ill, I was a homeschooling mom, so I was very involved in their education and just every day spending time with them. And of course, CFS knocks you out of the count. And I could go into how, depressing that is and what a loss it is and everything I feel like I've lost with my kids, but I'm not going there because, I believe that all those things will be restored. And as I embrace this path that I'm on right now, it's going to actually work for good in my kids' lives somehow as well. So anyway, this book is so helpful because it really helped me understand what I needed to do to support my kids while I was out for the count. And she talks a lot about how to garner support. And I think for us CFSers, it's very challenging to get support because first of all, so often we don't know what's going on with our bodies. We don't understand it. So how can we even advocate for ourselves? So it's really important, obviously, to educate ourselves about the illness and to have the confidence and the acceptance of what's going on, that we can advocate and say, this is what I need and this is where I am. And it's so critical as a mom or a dad because we need to be able to advocate for our kids, whether it's with their friends' parents or with the school or anyone else in our community, is that this is what my kids need. I'm not able to give it right now, and I need you to step in and help out. So after I read the book, I was able to really talk with my kids' grandparents and explain the situation, and they were able to come in and add a lot of support that otherwise probably wouldn't have been there just because I wasn't asking for it for myself. The kids, one thing I love that she says that really struck me was, the show must go on. As normal as you can keep your kids' lives, the better. So what that meant for us was hiring a helper that could help drive them to things and be there for them and just keep their life going at a regular pace. I also had to write an email to the school and had conversations with them about what was going on so they could know that all was not well at home and that my kids might need extra support. And it just gave them a heads up to know what was going on for them. And I think that was very helpful. So that we're more of a team working together. So anyway, I just want to put that out there. I hope you'll check out the book. It's never an easy path being a parent. Actually, having CFS is never an easy path. And being a parent just adds a whole other layer because you know that by your life being impacted, it's impacting your kids. And but the less that we can allow it to, impact them, the better. I know once I was asked, well, what's more important to you, to connect with them or correct them? Because I know as a mom, it's easy to say, hey, you need to do this, you need to do that, and frankly, that completely depleted me. So my husband and I really discussed it. He's the one that holds them more to the standard that they need, and I just need to spend my energy connecting with them. So what we've done basically is we watch a lot of shows together because that's where my energy is. Now, the amazing thing is now that I'm farther along the recovery path, I've been able to get out to the bookstore with them and to the coffee shop, and we just hang out and talk or play cards. And so that's what I can do right now. And it's all a progressive thing, but it takes time. So anyway, that's a whole nother subject of getting your health back so that you can be there for your kids. But anyway, I hope that helps. My heart goes out to you if you're a parent. I just know it's a really tough thing, and yet I do believe that good can come out of it. We can create relationships with our kids that we wouldn't have had otherwise because we're around a lot. And I know when you're exhausted, it's hard to interact, but by doing things that we can do, I think it's amazing the rewards that we can actually reap from that with our kids. So our gems that we mine from the dirt of CFS might look very different from other parents and what they're having with their kids, but they're still real and they're still treasures. So just want to encourage you in that. And just remember, you are a conqueror and you will overcome this.